Hello, I'm back. Here I am. Yeah, I showered and everything. Nope, not yet. I'll have to do that afterwards. I have time. My appointment's at 3 o'clock today. Um, See the nurse practitioner for help me fill out the form. The doctors helped me with before. Though I keep getting things back saying they need more information. So I thought maybe the nurse practitioner can just help me by just because doctors their writing is hard to read. Sorry, I'm just looking for this little thing because it looks like a little blurry. All right, let's clear your eyes. Let's clear your vision. Watch this. You'll be able to see more clearly now. Ooh, there we are. Whoa, was it still a little blurry? Okay, maybe that's just my eyes. Let me. I know what a weirdo. It's okay. Who I am externally reflects. I know what a weirdo. It's okay. Who I am externally reflects divine originality. That's right. That's right. Oh, too big a sip because I just made this. Whoo! That's right. It's very hot. Excuse me. Yeah. Let's have fun. Let's have fun. Energy is going all over the place, so we got to find that balance. Peaceful and whole. You know, I've been alone too long. I don't know. Yeah, crazy. Talking to myself, right? Sure, by people that I love, but it's my children. And, they don't listen to mom. So I just talk to myself. Yeah, but that's okay. I love when my counselor says, her kid was giving her a hard time. Here I was talking to your dog. Wow, I need an expert opinion. Right? I used to say sometimes it's the most intelligent conversation I could have. I'd be joking around with that, right? Yeah, that's all right. I'm not really talking to myself. I talk to my guides, the universe. Um, we're doing our smudge today. Yeah, I see. I've been caught up because there's lots of sandy stuff clearing out, just transitions, rites of passage. But I gotta clear out and let things go to let all the good, beautiful new stuff coming in. You hear that? I don't know if you could hear her, but yes, my girl is home. She's been sick this week, so that's again why I wasn't on there yesterday. But today, since it's my lives, I've really committed to these lives, and I'm going to do these. So you can hear her. She's watching her little shows downstairs. She likes to get up and jump around with the shows as well. Yes, she does, and she probably hears me talking. Of course, she knows what I do up here. Oh, since I had the doctor's appointment for me, I'm taking her with me. Maybe the nurse practitioner can have a little look and see why has she been sick since Saturday night. Father dropped her off and said she was puking Saturday night. So she really wanted to go to school Monday, so that's the only day she's gone this week. She wasn't feeling good, and she didn't want to miss. They did the Remembrance Day assemblies. Ouch. Alrighty, let's get together here. Bringing in all of our energies together. Cleansing. Cleansing, cleansing, cleansing. There she goes again. Beautiful girl. Love, love, love. All my children. All my children. Girl, what a warrior. What a warrior. There we go. Oh, this going good today. This going good today, so we're going to throw a little bit of cedar on that too. Fire it up in protection here. Okay, so lots going on. There we go. Hear that crackle? Crackle fire. Paying attention. We're paying attention. There we go. Light of who we are. All one. Clear out the deception, the ways we've lied to ourselves. Not feel bad for it. And we are protected as we go and explore into this unknown of how to use these energies again to the highest benefit of all. As we help ourselves, we help others. Just let that come over you. Whatever that is for you. Let's fire in our prayers. Fast up there. Pray for peace. Pray for ourselves and pray for everyone else. Cleanse all that keeps holding us back. How we hold ourselves back. We're going to cleanse away all that's holding us back. Cleanse it. Put over you as much as you need. Keep that going. Myself. These all together. So what shall we do today? What shall we do today, Brain? We gonna take over the world with love and light? Oh, I think so. Sounds good to me. It sure does. Peace and love and light. Oh yeah, we'll spread it all around tonight. Swinging, swinging, swing, 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 swinging. I'm very sad and depressed. Yeah, natural life things. I got to talk to my brother yesterday. And again, he says he was at this thing on the weekend. The camouflage, right? Hiding it from me. Was hiding it from me. Didn't say where he was this weekend. And I know what happened this weekend, but nobody's telling me. So, again, makes me think, well, I guess I made the right choice by not going and crashing the party because apparently I'm not even supposed to know about it. Nobody's telling me anything. So, that's okay. I danced with them anyway, sent lots of love and light as I was dancing on Saturday night. This, it's like that. It's happened a lot in my life. I pick up on these things. I pick up on the vibes. I know. And I think that's why I put that post on there on Facebook. Like, there's no need to lie to me. I know. I understand. Whatever. If it's too much, it's too much. It's too much. Sacred spiral, breaking the cycles. Look at this. I put down those boundaries for myself, right? And that inner wisdom. I knew. So I know. I'm in touch with that. And as I put down my boundaries, and this is for you too, right? Anybody can do this. I'm not the only one. We all have these capabilities within us. We all have that inner knowing. We all can put down our boundaries. And our boundaries can either block us or help us to grow further, right? Because we're putting down the boundaries of the others trying to block us. We're seeing those cycles. We're changing them. We're spiraling up, right? And literally downloading stuff. I was just watching something that it is scientifically proven. They can actually download information onto DNA and then upload it back into the computers. So when we say we're downloading and we're getting updated, we really are. And that makes sense too. Like these animals can move from tsunamis days before it comes. We've been so disconnected from our own things like that, right? Well, because to have that power over, we must make somebody else afraid to give us their power, because we can't have power over anybody. We all have free wills. So in some way, either we're tricked into giving our power away or whatever, but we make that choice to give our power to somebody else. Nobody really, that's a false sense to believe you have power over somebody. Okay? And we can never be happy having power over somebody. Never true happiness, because that has to come from within. That true peace and that true happiness, it all begins within. I am sad today. I did get a call back from the doctor saying that to go for this testing to explore this autistic thing, it's not covered by OHIP. And the number that I gave them, they said it would cost $2,500 for a 2-day stay to do the assessment. And OHIP doesn't cover that. So, but I know it fits me more than anything else. More than anything else. I see myself. Agony Auntie. Oh, watch her. Those who know me. Maybe you see me in her too. Yeah. Okay, so what are we doing today? See, I'm going off here. I'm sorry. I keep calling in my supports. They're here. They're with me. So I got my nanny on with me today too. You see, I got that from New Brunswick, my nanny Harper. I bought this little shell at the lighthouse, their little gift shop off the island of Misco. And it was hollow, right? And I got this is a bit of sand from Janeville, where she was born in New Brunswick. And when I got it, I thought, oh, this would be nice if I could get some of her ashes. I never asked. And then all of a sudden we get home, back to Ontario, and we're told, you want your ashes? So I got my nanny's ashes in there. So her remains, a little bit of her remains, and then her beginnings, her roots, her beginnings, and then where she grew up on the Misco Island. And that's my biological father. I didn't get to spend much time with her physically while she was alive. So this is the most time I spent physically with her. I was in 2016, and what a beautiful, I had their passport pictures, her and my grandpa. My grandpa died. I already shared about that a long time ago. I was 8. And I had their passport pictures. I don't know how I got a hold of them, but on the back, they were taken August 26th. Was it 75 or 76 or 74? The year, not so important. She died on August 26th, though, 2016. That's when she died. The year the passport pictures, the day the passport pictures were taken. And I thought, oh, she's up there traveling around the world, right? They're doing different sorts of travels now. Okay, yes, righty. How's your day going? Share some of your stuff with me. Would love it. Thank you. So what are we going to do today? What are we going to do today, Brian? Do another Morningstar spread? Another Morningstar spread? Or just our balancing regular day? Morningstar. Okay, fine. Right, now we got to call in all the directions. I know they're keeping me on track, right? I'm slow, but it's okay. East, the passive illumination, the fire, the man. The south, the emotions, the water, the child. The west is the earth, the woman, the physical. And the north is the air, the place of the wisdom, the adulthood. That's right. So we call them all in. We walk our red road, our earth walk from the south, from childhood, and we advance up into the north to our place of wisdom years. There we go, into the north of the wisdom years, where we give away and release everything that we've been taught and get in touch with that inner knowing, right? Only keep what is in the highest and best interest of all. And then the sun, of course, and the blue road, the road of spirit, goes from east to west like the sun, right? The drum, we get in touch with that internal rhythm and that timing. It's a primordial sound, that drum, that heartbeat. First sound we all hear. Every single one of us, no exception. We all heard the heartbeat first. Whether we hear it with the ears or the feel. Right? Okay, in the West, we're gonna laugh at ourselves. Dig down deep and go, we thought the physical body was who we really were. Oh my goodness, we are not our physical bodies. No. Oh, so let's laugh at that. We're just being human, right? We are much greater than just these physical bodies. They help us to feel, to expand, to bring in the knowledge, to expand the knowledge of the great divine, which we're all part of, which we all are co-creating. Above, below, and within. Oh, I feel the tingles. I feel the hugs. I'm feeling some tears. There is lots going on. Prayers to my family. My uncle is about to make his transition from the red road to the blue road. I haven't been able to see him, and it's actually one of the ones I like. I love them all. I don't like them all, but I love them all. But I don't like to be around them all. I do love them all. But so I'm sending love and surrounding them with light too. Love and light. It's going to be hard for the ones he's left behind. Well, he's not leaving anybody behind. He'll still always be there. He will always be there. This man has given of himself so much. And it's so beautiful. Oh, there's a part of it. Missing the changes in the family, and when you feel a little disconnected from your family. When growing up, we were a closed family, really. Huge family. So there was tons of people, but it's like closed. It took me a long time to realize that I really didn't have any friends. All my friends were in my family. Didn't have too many outside of that. So, morning star. I like the morning star. The calm, it's here for all of us. We're all going through stuff, no matter what it is, right? There's all these emotions that are going through all of us. And we have a Mercury in retrograde, right? So it's going to bring all that stuff up too, right? It's taking a look back and reflecting on where we've been, right? But it's hard, right? Because everything's still moving. So when we're looking back, as everything's still moving, there's chances to trip. So remember, don't stay looking back. We got to keep set on forward, right? But see how far we've come, right? Because it's nice to take a step, look, and go, wow, look at the distance I've traveled already. Okay? Look at how far we've come already. Even just in our humanity as earthlings, look at how far we've come. After we try to erase everything that we already knew, it's already in there. It's already in there. Keynote lesson for today. Righty. And then we'll have the blessings all day. The blessings, the blessings, the blessings. We need some more. The blessings. We're blessed every day. Okay, blessings are coming our way. These are the blessings in the animal today. Swinging. And we were swinging, swinging. Little Charlie, she's as pretty as the angels when they sing. Can't believe I'm out here on the front porch in the swing, just a swinging. Swinging. So this was our lesson and our challenge today. And here's the gift from Morning Star. Here's the gift from Grandfather Sun. And here's the gift to share, for us to share today. There we go. Yes. Well, hey, I can't block the message. Spirit gets through. No matter what, they find a way. Find a way to get clear to you. It should be something else you can for you. Follow what's in you. What is in you? What's your heart guiding you to do? So innocent. We're all little innocent little babies on this earth, learning and growing, right? Learning. We don't have to make all those sacrifices. We don't have to sacrifice ourselves, except for maybe the ego self. But the sacrifice makes it sacred, right? So we can sacrifice all those feelings of not being enough, or sacrifice those feelings of being lonely. Make that sacred, because to have this time to be on our own is really sacred, to be in touch, because when we're by ourselves, right, there's no other humans around us. We can get in touch more closely with that divine connection inside of us. You see this Sundance here too. This can be like kind of a scary image because that Sundance came up and that was one of the ones that was like, oh, it looked scary from the outsiders that didn't understand what was going on. Why these men, okay, they're tied to the pole or like the tree of life, right? And they're tight, and their pectoral muscles, if you can even see that, it's punctured right through their pectoral muscles. And the Sundance is dancing all day to the tree and back to the tree. And there's some whistles, you have your sacred medicine items or whatever. But that is to sacrifice, like us women, for men to get in touch with that. Because as we give birth, our blood, sweat, and tears are spilled down there on the earth. So this is the way for the men to understand what women go through. And they sacrifice of themselves. And birth. Wow, giving birth, how many have you? Like 36 hours of labor and stuff. That's why that Sundance, that goes all day. I think it's changed slightly, but originally, where I read the story from in this book, that's where it ties it to, that this is how they would do that. And it was for that self-sacrifice. That was the way the men could sacrifice the way the women have, right? For that new life. So does that make sense? Find out, don't just take my word for it. Go. There's different teachings depending on where you go, but the basics meanings are the same. To be in touch with that, to make sacred. Okay, like our earth spirituality, you might go to different places and it's different animals in those different zones, but the same thing is respecting the earth. And knowing that we are part of that, right? So depending on where you go, it might say this animal or that animal, but the basics are the same. It's the same in all religions too. Look for yourself. They're all saying basically on the same thing. And then us men get in there, think we know better, right? And we can change that all up because the ego gets the better of us, right? Or we can look at it as ego is earth grounding origin. I don't know, that's something that came to me too, because this is our piece of earth, right? This grounds us to Mother Earth, this physical body, because it's made of this earth, right? And the stars, everything, different compositions makes each one of us as unique little fingerprints of the all that is. Mm-hmm. Divine unique. Okay, so our first card, the lesson. Bill Day, talking stick. Boy, have I been doing that, right? Talk today. Sharing my viewpoints and opinions. How about you? About sharing that too. Getting in touch with those are for you, right? So this is the main lesson of the day. So the transformation. Where are you at in your transformation? And helping others along with theirs. We cannot do it for them. We can be there to be the support, but we cannot do it for them. Like, remember we've talked before, if you help that butterfly out of its cocoon because it looks like it's so struggling, you could actually help it to die, right? Because it needs that struggle to strengthen those wings. We need that struggle to help us to choose the joy instead, right? Because we don't know it without the other. Right? Without one, there isn't the other. Without the light, there's no dark, right? I think I've said that before. It's the light that makes the shadows as well, right? It's the light. See, I create a shadow on my face because I'm blocking the light. The light makes the shadow as well, right? Everything has its opposite. That's the balance. But it's all the same thing. Different ends of the spectrum. It's all the same thing, right? It's at different ends of the line. Varying degrees in the middle. Balance. Everything. Viewpoint. Oh, options. Not opinion. This is the options, right? So it's listening to others as I'm sharing my transformations, the things that I've gone through. Hey, maybe you've had similar things too, right? Or that, hey, we all go through our own kinds of transformations depending on how our own life is guiding us, right? See, that makes a 6 up here with the 6, right? That's self-sacrifice. See how we've sacrificed ourselves and see in that sacrifice, did we make that sacred or did we sit feeling bitter? What about that one? Has the sacrifices you've made helped you feel good and empowering yourself, or has it left you feeling bitter? Right? So, lessons today. Laugh. We just got that one. Let's laugh at our physical self. We're all physical bodies. We all get caught up in thinking this is all we are. Every single one of us. I'm sure at some time or another, caught up in thinking this is all we are. We have to learn we are more than just this. We have to not learn it. We have to remember because we already know it. We already know it. We just have to remember, right? That Jaguar and use and integrity impeccably. We are. So when we know, we already know it's there. When we tap into that knowing, the all powerful beings that we are, that's why we have to use that integrity impeccably, because we know whatever we do to ourselves, we do to others. Whatever we do to others, we are doing to ourselves. Right? So we can laugh at ourselves being caught up in this human thing going, death is only a new beginning. And it's hard for us here as we're living. But if we get caught up in that, no. It's a renewal of energy. It's a renewal of energy. And it's always with us and appreciating the time that we have. I'm a very family oriented girl, and it's really hard for me to be so far away from my family right now. I'm not even as far as I used to be. Whew. But even though I'm physically further apart, there's still, I feel closer to them all in my heart. Even though I'm physically further apart, I still feel closer to them. And I feel them and I want to send them love. As my uncle was such a joker. Oh, yep, Newfoundland. Yeah, he had that accent. Oh, by the Jesus, the three of you, stay where you at. They come where you too. My heart is there. My love is there. Whoo! Excuse me, we're here together. And our spirits are all together. They're all one, that joy. We are never separate, right? We can turn these tears of sadness into tears of joy, knowing that we are not separate. We are still always together in our hearts, in our souls, in our energies, our spirits are always connected. Always. There's no way to sever that in there. If you want to know impossible, that is impossible. You cannot separate from what you are. It's the truth. Okay, so the challenge today, right? The vision quest, that seeking and that finding. That reflection of who you are. Right? Remembering we are innocent in this. Okay, there's nothing we have done. Sometimes it's a challenge. What's this happening to us for? Why is this happening to me? Remember, it's not happening to you. What's it to teach us? It's to teach us. It's to teach. What's it to teach us? And integrating. Remembering the times that we had. And integrating those memories. Right, someone just posted that too. Those pictures, it's so beautiful to have those pictures. I kind of felt something coming when I saw the pictures. Oh, dude. Sending the love and integrating all that we learned from that being, how they helped us through. It's kind of hard, right? Knowing that they are part of us and all those beautiful things that we loved about those people is there inside of us, right? So that's the challenge. It's hard to see, right? But integrating that is part of us too. They are part of us. There's no way they're ever leaving us, right? We might see that the body It's called to nourish the earth in some way, maybe. But that spirit is still there, nourishing all the other spirits. Having that love is there always. Integrate that. Everything we love about those people is there within us. They're there. They never leave us. They're still a part of us. Always will be. There's no way to separate. So, and then our gift for Morning Star is that passion and that fire and that spontaneity. You know, do something. Get up and dance. Do something to light your fire or to light the fire for somebody else, to help spark that in somebody else, to see deeper than what they're saying, to listen deeper than what's being said. It's all inside. Okay. Was there much of a gap there? Let's start again. I was just thinking yesterday, it hasn't done that in a while. Here we're just talking about the Mercury retrograde. So seeing deeper than what's being said, had to pause there for you to look within yourself. Right? How we fooled ourselves and laugh. So Morning Star's gift is to help us to see beyond that, to see deeper and what brings us passion. And that's spontaneity inside of us. So that's what Morning Star is going to give to you today, to be able to see deeper into your passions, what brings you passions. And then we have grandfather's son's gift, right? The self-reliance. We can depend on ourselves. And maybe that's the teaching. We have to depend on ourselves. My uncle was somebody that did everything for everybody as much as he could. And maybe sometimes they didn't know how to do anything for themselves. And maybe when we lose those people that are close to us that have done everything for us, this is a time for us to learn how to do it for ourselves. Because we're all self-reliant. We're all divine beings, co-creators in the image of our Creator, right? Expanding the knowledge of our Creator so Creator can know itself. Through the many ways it can know itself. Look at all of us individuals out here. Individuals here to expand. Individual view, right? Of the different ways that the divine can see through us. Because we are the divine. Everything is in us, right? Your DNA, your DNA, DNA holds the history of the world. It's all in you. And me too. The self-reliance. Each of us individually creates our own world. And then collectively, we create it all together as well. Everything is in the void. Everything. So that's our gift from grandfather's son. To remember that. The self-reliance. Anything we need is right inside. Because we are the void. We are the universe. Look at the science. Look it up. How the nebula or what the galaxies look like the brain stuff in us. There's so many things that match. The inside is the outside. The outside is the inside. Oh, science. It's truth. Truth I have known. I felt that. Felt crazy about knowing it all. But then it's all coming up in the science and stuff is proving it. And has for a while. So as we get out there in this information, right? We can use our integrity impeccably and keep laughing at how they tried to fool us and how we fell for it. It's okay. Nothing wrong with that. We laugh at that to reignite that passion, that fire. Know that we are self-reliant, right? And we could create anything. Okay. Sometimes we have to retreat to do that, to see which is the best. So today, our gift today is an ability to retreat, to allow somebody else to take the lead. Maybe to rest in that space. Embracing the unknown. Look at that. We've got the Black Panther, which is the Black Jaguar and Jaguar. Here we go. Embracing that unknown. Who we are. How do we take care of ourselves when the one being that was there all the time we could count on, that one human being, right? We went to. That was our go-to guy. What are we going to do now when our go-to guy dies? How are we going to take care of ourselves? We need to embrace that unknown. and retreat. Take that time to reflect and embrace and be grateful for the time that you had. And retreat. And now is the time to give back. How can I bring you some joy in this last little bit to make you comfortable? To show you're lovingly supported, that I will be okay. Because a lot of us in these physical bodies hang on to these physical bodies because we feel like those other physical bodies around us are not going to be okay without this physical body here. We are all okay on our own. We are all never separate. And you can retreat inside yourself and know that. You can go there. We can connect with all of our loved ones at any time if we choose to do so. Right? It's that choice of letting them in. It's that choice of opening up and seeing the truth. The truth. We are all one. We are all in the void together. We are never, ever separate. Never. We could go to opposite sides of the spectrum. We are never separate. We're still connected. Always connected. Infinitely connected. And we can find peace in that. When everything changes on the outside, we know everything's constant on the inside. Constantly changing and expanding. Right? The only thing constant is change. We can count on change. Right? Mm-hmm. Even if it feels scary, change is good. New ways to help ourselves and be self. Oh my goodness, I thought I really lost it then. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I'm just wrapping this up. I was about to just show you the spread and then go. Could you hear me going, no, I really lost it. I'm here doing my stimming. Oh my goodness, how do I get that back? Ah! Okay, let's show you. Oh, I love you beings, you divine beings. Okay. Love you. Thanks. Oh, right. I got to turn the camera around. That would really help now, don't you think, eh? So there we go. Okay. Transformation. Viewpoint options. There's lots of options. Inner transformation. Because we're creating ourselves as we see ourselves, right? We're to all. We can laugh at ourselves thinking that we were just this physical body because we are much more than that. And we can act with integrity impeccably from that we are love and light. We are divine beings as well as everything else we see. Right? The universe is inside us and is outside of us. And, right? This is our little bit of a challenge today to see that, right? And to integrate those times that we've had with those ones we feel a loss. Because they're not lost. Nothing is lost. Nothing is ever lost. Okay? Because we're here. So, the seeking and finding, right? There's the challenge. Because it's already there. We don't need to seek it. It's already there. That's our passion. Our passion tells us. So, Morning Star is going to help us with that passion by seeing deeper and hearing. Hearing deeper than what's being said, right? Seeing that passion and how that passion is leading us. Is leading us to our unlimited potentials and to help us with our miracles, right? It's leading us to be self-reliant, to know that we can create anything we desire. The highest and best interest of all. Get in touch with those feelings and to retreat into that and embracing that unknown. That's our gift to share, right? That we can retreat and embrace the unknown, that we are this, right? And how in these changing, because the only thing constant is change, right? So it's embracing the unknown. This is how it was before. I don't know how it's going to be now, but I can embrace it and go, as long as I'm acting from my integrity, right? Being able to laugh at myself and seeing deeper and following my passions, knowing that I'm innocent and that we all are, and that we all can sacrifice and make our life sacred in some way. We can do that. We've seen that example in others. We have that within ourselves. so we can retreat and find that power within ourselves that we thought we were getting from somebody else. But that's our gift, to know that it is inside of us. So embrace your powerful, beautiful self, you loving, amazing beings. And I am here with you, always. We are together, always. We are not separate. We are all one. We are in this together. And I love you with all my heart and soul. Thank you for being you, being true to you first, because as you're true to you, right, you're true to all. So treat yourself with love and kindness, and that'll naturally spill over to others as well, right? And they'll see. Love you. Thank you for being you, you beautiful beings. Catch you tomorrow. Thank you for being you. Much love. Biggest heart hugs ever. Talk soon. Love you. Thank you.